Okay, so you're currently able to download Bleach Soul Resonance, the beta version, and we have a lot of info to talk about. Some very good, some very bad. We're going to get through all of it. Check out the timestamps to see what part you want to see, be it very bad news regarding the publisher, but also very good news regarding some updates that we have. We also know the pricing for this game, so stay tuned for all that information. Now, I'm in the game, but I have to make sure that it works well, because if we check this, for some reason, it says my Hyper-V is not disabled when I've disabled it multiple times. So I don't know what's going on, but LD Player does work the best, so I'm on LD Player. For those who didn't do the survey and you're not a creator, it's going to be hard for you to get into the beta. Pretty much you can't. I would say just wait for launch because it's in 5 weeks. So let's start getting into the information. Number one, it's launching everywhere globally. So in NA, EU, Japan, everywhere. If you see in your app store that it's launching on December 24th, don't worry, it is launching November 21st. I got confirmation of that from one of the moderators, so keep that in mind. You're going to be getting the game on November 21st. And I'm really happy about that. The only problem is for the people who watch me play JJK, that's the same day as JJK's anniversary. So it's like picking between my two favorite children. This is going to be very difficult, but I'm going to try to make it work. We'll see how that goes. So that's number one. Global is coming out same time as CN and SCA, right? So Southeast Asia, NA, EU, Japan, right? China is all getting it on the same day. Now, follow the Twitter because I post a lot of information. Also, join the community if you want to have a community to talk to for people. Now that the game is going to have actual gameplay, we should have a lot more discussion in here, a lot more tweets. So that's good. I'm going to be streaming tonight at 10:45 p.m. EST. The game goes live at 11 p.m. EST. So I recommend joining this. I'm going to probably change the thumbnail because people thought it was the launch, but I do put final CBT. So I'm going to make sure it's clear that it's the final beta. But this is the beta. It's going to last a week, and we're going to play the shit out of it. It's going to be in English, which is beautiful, and honestly, the UI looks very good this time around. So now we got some things to talk about. First, skins are in the game. So we might get something like Orihime skin. And yeah, I mean, this is honestly overall pretty good. I think just the fact that we've seen that they made this skin for, or like this art for Orihime, gives me pretty good hope that the skins are going to be good in this game. Next up, we got some new cutscenes, which shows them in Hueco Mundo, which means we're looking very good. And most importantly, it seems they're going with the manga accurate colors, because as you can see here, Nell has green hair when in the anime she had like turquoise blue hair. So I think this is really, really good. I cannot wait, bro. I can't wait to see Nell in her adult form with the green hair. It's going to be amazing. There's another cutscene, which honestly, this one looks really good. And just make sure I don't think I said it, but this is my Twitter account. So just to make sure that's clear. Like, I do think the overall, like, how they stylized this one in particular and the colors right here in specific look beautiful. So I think the cutscenes have gotten way better, and it's made me very excited. Now, Hueco Mundo is in the game, right? We have Ichigo sliding in Hueco Mundo, so I'm honestly very excited. I think it looks really good. Now, this is what's very exciting. Every SSR has a summoning animation now. So when you pull the SSR, you're going to see this for Ichigo. It goes from 2D into 3D animation, which is crazy, by the way. But this Yoruichi one is insane. I'm not going to play... Oh, actually, no. We could go through all of them. The Yoruichi one. Look at that. Oh, my God. It's so good. So, yeah, these are really good. Let me turn off the... let me turn this off and play the audio. So yeah, no, they're really good. Like the music is nice. The actual audio of the voices is very good, because before there was problems. And you know, this one is one of my favorites besides Yoruichi's. So yeah, all the SSRs now have this, which is incredible. So when you pull them in game, this is what you're gonna see for that character. So yeah, I mean, this is very cool. I think the soundtrack is also intense and very, very sick. I think the Sajin one is also very good. So I think after this, there's Kaname's, and then that's it. But, you know, I think this is a very good thing that they're doing. Now, there's also Byakuya's, but we already saw that one, so I didn't include it. But I might do a condensed version and post it on Twitter again. More free likes. Kaname's is very sick. I like how it goes to the black and then back in. And then back to the black with Kaname in it. So sick. So yeah, those are all the new summon animations that they have. I find it really cool how Ichigo's is 2D at the beginning. Like, this is deadass 2D. Literally, Ichigo's in 2D. That's so sick to me because it's a 3D game. So very cool. We got the summon animation in HD. This is how it's going to look like. We're going to see it. This is for, I think, the guaranteed SSR. So, you know, there is that. Now, we have also, by the way, The weapon pity is 40, but we don't know if this is the only weapon, but it seems like it is. They also removed the gear piece, which means you only need to get the weapon. So in terms of pity, if it's 100% pity, which is what it seems like, it's going to take 120 pulls max to pity. Also, there's a bunch of free pulls here, right? So we get a bunch here, bunch here, bunch here, bunch here. And why this is so good is because in total, newcomer campaign is going to give you 300 free pulls. So, you know, you're going to be able to get set up. These seem to be the standard units, which I think everyone should go for Kisuke in my opinion. The rest are decent. Kisuke and Byakuya are probably the best ones unless they change some things. But Kisuke is basically your support that you're going to want, kind of like Verena or Bennett or Shorekeepers, how I see Kisuke. Now, these are the prices, euro, so you could convert it to your prices. However, this is 4 multis for $100. With the 2 times newcomer, it's going to be 8 multis essentially. Now, what you have to keep in mind is 1 multi is 1600. The rate is 1%. Character pity is 80, but there's no 50-50 for right now. Might change. 100% guaranteed pity up, rate up first time. So the first time you get a rate up, it's guaranteed to be the new unit. So for example, Bankai Ichigo, it's guaranteed Ichigo. So for free to play is very good, but afterwards it's 50-50, right? First time it's 100%, afterwards 50-50. Now for the weapon pity, it seems like there's no 50-50, but we're going to see tonight, which you should stay tuned for the stream, and we're going to be here for sure. And you know, for this it might be no 50-50, which means in total it's a 120 to guarantee everything, which considering Wuwa, which is one of the lower ones for like your standardized pity system of the Hoyoverse, is what 240. This is half of that, and compared to Genshin, I think this is going to be half the amount of pulls at max it takes, but with 3 times the rates, because it's 1% for the rate up. So in my opinion, the prices seem bad until you realize that in terms of like max pity, it's going to take half the amount to pity and with 3 times the rates. So in my personal opinion, compared to other games, it's fine. However, in SEA, it should be even better. Now we get to the bad news, the very bad news. So A+ Japan is doing Bleach Soul Resonance globally, and it's just not good. It's not good. It's just not. So we're going to pull it up. The games they have right now, it's a Crunchyroll subsidiary, it seems, because all their games are Crunchyroll games. So yeah, they've done the Overlord game, Street Fighter, and One Punch Man World. However, they also did the My Hero Academia, the Strongest Hero game. So currently there's 0 for 4 for games that I've seen be good for the most part. I saw Lord of Nazarick did not have the best monetization. One Punch Man World did fail pretty miserably, and I saw there was a lot of different types of predatory types of packs. So we're going to go through everything on why this is bad, but is there still hope? And I think yes, right? The game still looks beautiful, right? I'm just going to go back to this. Where is it? This, right? No, this? Yes. And like, you know, the animations are beautiful. The cutscenes are really good. The combat is fun. The gacha system is one of the best I've ever played, right? And the ones I'm currently playing is the best gacha system, right? In terms of the amount it takes to pity, right? In total, it's only gonna be like at max, it's $250 when it could be like I think 500 and shit like Genshin, Wuwa, etc. So you know, with 1% rate up, I think this is a way better system in my opinion. Also, because, you know, free pulls do exist, so it's not like you're only going to be spending. And what could publishers do? Why is this a bad thing? Well, we've seen, I'm going to give one example. Black Clover Mobile had a publisher, and for the most part, in the beginning, they actually changed stuff for the better, right? Because JP added some literally, you could only do 200 free pulls. After that, you had to buy. It was only paid crystals after those 200 free tickets. Global did not add that. Global had a lot of free exclusive stuff, so they did a lot of good stuff. Then for JJK Phantom Parade, the global publisher had some things that they improved on. They have a bit more content on Global. The packs are better. They have some extra rewards, right? However, they also released banners way quicker in the beginning. And in the beginning, Global was an absolute shit show for JJK. Now, for publishers in general, what could they change? Rewards, events, and release schedule, but this one should not be a problem. Monetization, and even in some cases, character kits. And for events, maybe let's say CN or SEA gives, because SEA, by the way, SEA also has the publisher being Nuverse, right? So it's only everything else that's going to be A+ with Crunchyroll. The problem with Crunchyroll is they always want to make a lot of money, and usually it backfires to where they end up losing out a lot of players because of that. And there's a lot of things that could change for the worse, but I don't think gacha pity or the rates will change, but they could maybe remove some pulls and shit like that to be way worse. So, you know, has it been confirmed? No, but are people right to be wary? Yes, because they have a track record, right? They have a track record of doing things poorly. So when there's, like I say it here, pattern recognition, I'm going to believe what I see. Same thing with Garena. They ended up fumbling by the end with Black Clover Mobile. Same thing with Billy. They don't have a good track record. These publishers do not have good track records. So because of that, well, guess what? Are we going to believe that the game's not going to do good? Yes, because they could change the rewards. They could change the monetization. And we've already seen that the monetization probably is looking a lot worse for global, which, you know, even with these prices, I'm fine with them. The problem is, what are they going to do if they maybe make like other packs cost more, which in general does suck. Not the biggest problem in my opinion, but what if they change the special packs? What if there's like a event pack where it gives 10 pulls, but now it's like almost double the price where it gives less pulls? And then also the main thing is the rewards. What if they change the rewards you could get from events, which is something they could definitely do. So all these things make it so that because the publishers can change this and have changed this without fail in the past, and you know, One Punch Man World being one of the games that A+ has published, having those 1,000 plus value packs, right? Where it's like, oh, it used to be $1,000, now it's 100. So it's like, you know, we don't want those types of packs. They're very predatory. And I just hope, you know, most people that have played gachas know that Crunchyroll is not a good publisher to have. We've seen how publishers can and have consistently ruined games. So we could hope that that isn't the case. You can still have fun, but I'm recommending maybe on launch to play SEA, because guess what? This is SEA, and guess what? It's in English, right? It's in English. So if you play SEA, I think you're not at fault for that, because it's going to be all at the same time anyway. And right now, there's no like co-op or PvP that's important. So for me, I would rather have an SEA without shitty monetization or shitty rewards that we get. Now, there's a chance that they don't fuck it up. There is. However, am I going to believe they fuck it up because they fucked it up every time in the past? Yes, right? That's the thing. If you date a cheater who's cheated on every single person that they've dated in the past, are you going to like go into it believing they're not going to cheat on you? No! You should believe that they will cheat on you, okay? And that's how I feel with this game. They could change a lot of things, but the thing is, we know that it's releasing at the same time, right? At the same time. So because of that, we're in business for that. Actually, let me pull up the link because I did see it. Right here. So Crunchyroll Games, they confirmed that it is here. Should be on November 21st. I mean, we're just gonna double confirm. Oh, right. I forgot the website is pretty glitchy, isn't it? So, oh, is it this one? No, I guess not. But yeah, it's gonna be on the 21st. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. It's just the games that the A+ specifically has done is bad, right? Because you have to keep in mind, what's it called? Blue Protocol is also a Crunchyroll game in a publishing standard. However, it's not A+ handling Blue Protocol. A+ has not had a single good game to my understanding. I don't know about Street Fighter, but I do not think it was that good. However, I do know for a fact Overlord, One Punch Man World, and My Hero Academia, The Strongest Hero, were not good games. So because of that, there's a track record that they specifically have had, and I'm not excited for that. However, we're going to need to wait for more information. I don't think it's like cooked just yet, but most people, if you think it's cooked, I agree with you, right? Like, I think if you believe that, I support you. If you don't believe that, we're going to have to wait and see. But at bare minimum, right, at least the SEA version is still going to have English and you can still enjoy it without a VPN. You just need a VPN to download it. After that, you're fine. You go to Thai, you get a VPN, you download it, and then afterwards, you don't need a VPN to download the in-game data. It's only to download the app itself, to like install it, and then afterwards to download the like content inside the app. You don't need a VPN at all. So that's a very good thing. So we're going to be there tonight, 10:45 p.m. EST. That's when the game comes out, 15 minutes after the stream. Can't wait to see you guys there. Love y'all. Bye-bye.